And good morning. This is your friendly neighborhood Tironan, and today we're doing the upgraded KI-84. I did a uh, video yesterday, and at that point we had let's go to the upgrades here. We just had these two upgrades. Today we picked up the airframe. You can see that here. Picked up quite a bit of maneuverability, 21 points. Picked up some survivability, always needed at tier 7. And then we picked up this puppy. As you can see, huge difference in firepower. Let's go straight to battle. Of course, it helps if I hit the right key, doesn't it? We'll move on to battle. Uh, if you've seen the previous video, then this is going to just be a quick recap. The KI-84, extremely maneuverable. Very good in the horizontal plane, good in the dive, okay in the climb, not enough boost, not enough speed. That's going to pretty much encapsulate um, my thoughts on this fighter. I'm going to let the video speak for itself on the actual firepower, but they're using a ammunition mechanic on this 30 caliber that to slow things down. Sorry about that. We had an incoming phone call of all things. Last thing I expected to hear. Okay, we'll just wait for this thing to finish loading up, and then we'll take straight to it. Seems to be the day for interruptions. This is the second time I attempted to record it. Was when somebody decided to come in and started asking me questions in the middle of a recording session. Life of a producer, right? Excuse me. Let's just get on through this then, and try not to get rattled. Okay, let's take a look at our opposition. There's some tier 7s in here, and that's about all we got. So we should be a good one if I don't totally mess up, and sometimes I do. Again, for those that are not familiar with me, I come at this from the Joe Everyman perspective. I'm not super uber player, and I've never claimed to be. What I try to do is give the average guy, which I think is 80-90% of us, a good idea of what you can expect with the aircraft, what works, what doesn't work, and what you can expect from your aircraft. Again, you come in with a 6-second boost here, kind of substandard at this level. Maybe the last engine upgrade addresses that, I'm not real sure. What I do know is this gun is spectacular. You see how fast that P-38 came apart? That is not a minor aircraft. And you notice your ammunition bins refill. Your range on the 30 millimeter cannon is right around 1,900 feet. And your 20s are coming in at 2,100 feet. So you're giving up about 200 feet for that, but in return what you get for it is tremendous firepower, and I can live with that. You just need to be very accurate with your guns, and you need to be a little light on your trigger to get the best out of the weapon system. I won't complain a whole lot.
Attention all fighters. Enemy bombers detected.
I just got to figure out I guess I'm never going to understand this. There's always this rush to the center, and we just don't worry about the other caps. And so instead of this cap being taken care of, we're rushing in to fight a group of other fighters. I'm going to go down here and see if I can do anything to help, and I may not be able to, but I'm just not going to continue to support stupidity. You notice that we went in there with 4 aircraft. We're already down 3, and they're not going to last very long. 2. If you're participating in this sort of stuff, don't. Go in as a group, especially when you know it's going to be heavily contested. Or don't go at all. There's little or no chance that these folks are actually going to get anything accomplished here. I don't mean to be harsh, but I've been watching this stuff over and over and over, the same pattern repeating again and again, and it just doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, it just does not make any sense. You think people would learn, but they just don't. Okay, now we have cap. We've lost the other cap, but by God, we have a lot of people in the center. Okay, well, rather than turn this into a session on stupid play and games, we'll just go on from here. Now, normally when you do this behind one of those Delta Wing fighters like that, Delta Wing heavy fighters, or maybe it's an attack aircraft, I'm not real sure which, you just end up.
The threat to the complex eliminated.
Now,
Way to go.
that's pretty impressive. Okay, let's just move on and go on to the next target, and we'll take it from there. Try to intercept, save what can be saved of this game. Yeah, I think it's already well beyond salvage, but who knows? And again, you see the problem with turn and burn fighters and slow airspeeds. It just does not work out terribly well. But because of the excellent firepower, when he decided to come in and make a run, now he's not happy. He's lost half his again, giving the chance for the ammunition to recover. But he has really been torn up, and now it's not nearly as much fun as it was. Now 220 took us clean down. That is because of we're horribly outnumbered now, and so you start looking at the situation. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing, and that's why I don't support breaking up and going into small groups when you know there's going to be heavy opposition. We lost so many aircraft in the center that it's not funny. That's just pathetic.
The command centers are under our control. Communication with the headquarters established. Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available.
Can you give it a few seconds to reload?
The enemy is about to win. Push harder.
He got off one bomb load from one bomber out of that situation.
We cannot support you any longer. The storm is too heavy. Do you copy?
So 5 aircraft. The aircraft is fine. Good maneuverability, not good speed. Provided you can aim, you can have great opportunity with this aircraft to make you a very successful endeavors in World of Warplanes. It's just that good. I do wish that you had an option to get just a little more speed out of this. Perhaps I should have taken that engine upgrade. As how quickly it turns. And we're quickly took him out. Okay. I wish I could say something nice about our team. I just don't like lying that much. We did not do a good job at all. And that's because they don't understand game mechanics. So that's okay. We'll just move on from there. I'm not even going to show scores this time around because I would have to show somebody's name. And I think when you do this poorly, you don't deserve to show somebody's name. We'll just go to the, go back to the hangar. We'll take a look at what I did, and we'll just, I'll ask everybody else not to look at the names here real quick, but you get an idea what the aircraft did. That's fair. We did come up number one. Unfortunately, it was for the losing side, and of course, by now you have a very good idea why. Shot down 14 aircraft and 3 assists. Well, I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to go to team score. Doesn't take much of a genius to figure out why, because I don't want to point out anybody's name for particularly poor gameplay. But let's take a look at comparisons here. 280. We're going to look at the P-51D. 300. Gun armaments 334. That's deceptive, by the way. Those machine guns do not overheat, so they will flat chew through aircraft in no time. This is deceptive. It delivers far more effective firepower than a lot of planes do. When you look at the Spitfire, which is the other fully upgraded aircraft here, you're looking at 394 and 300. And then we're going to throw up Rapu, A7M, Rapu. And there you're seeing survivability. 280, that will go up to 300 with the upgrades, I believe. Yeah, they'll come up to 300. And your firepower, you're going to start seeing that jump way up there because this is just the 220s and the 250s. And you're going to come up, let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a little slower, and I'm not sure how well that'll work out. I'm already not happy with what I got, let alone the even slower aircraft. But we'll give it a full review. You get to see that tomorrow. And by the time you add the twin 20s here, you'll be right up there. I'm pretty sure in the 500s. That's 361, the first upgrade. Yeah, you're going to be way up there. Yeah, you'll be up there in the 500s, low 500s. So it's going to slot in very well. It's as maneuverable as any of the aircraft out there. It's not going to quite beat the Rapu, but then again, it's getting about 20, 30 more, well, 30 to 40 more kph out of it. And that's going to make a major difference in speed. So there you have it, the K85-4 Part 2. I didn't want to make you guys wait for another couple of hours for me to show you the aircraft with another 17 miles per hour. I don't think that's going to be a world-beating difference in the aircraft, but you get a good idea of what it can do, what a good aircraft this is, how well it's going to perform for you. And I hope you get players a little more savvy than I got on this end. this time. And it's just a learning experience. Some guys get in here and they rush up a ladder and they don't quite understand what it takes to win. But there you go. All right, so there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. Listen, if you like the video, let me know. Give me a comment, like it. I'm a brand new subscriber, brand new content provider. I need subscribers. And if you would, God bless you. I want to thank everybody for spending some time with me, and you have a good day.